Hi everyone! Creating a dot art portrait for your friends and loved ones is a really heartwarming way to show your love and appreciation. It is a DIY project you can do by yourself or with other people and share a great time together. This is a tutorial for how to create a dot art portrait from start to finish using the Gradient Work Bead Dot Art Starter Kit. The starter kit includes 1200 beads for each of the 5 colors, 6 pegboards that you can assemble, a 6x6 grid paper, a roll of tape, and 2 tweezers. We recommend buying an 11x14 frame with flex points in the back. Because the beads are 0.5 cm thick, they cannot fit inside a traditional picture frame, but they can fit inside a frame with flex points. Now find a picture with clarity and high contrast, like this one. Because we are using an 11x14 frame, which has a width to height ratio of 1 to 1.27, I will crop the picture in that same 1 to 1.27 ratio using my computer's default photo editor, keeping only the face. Please take notice that the image and the final product will look flipped horizontally, since we will flip over the artwork after taping up the exposed side. I'll now navigate to the online dot art tool. Click the Choose File button to select your cropped image. The default number for width is 56 beads, and the default height is 71 beads. These numbers are perfect for an 11x14 frame, so we can just leave these numbers as their default. For the other frame sizes, please refer to our website gradientwork.com for more detailed instructions. Next, adjust the brightness and contrast until you see a balanced distribution of all 5 colors. The numbers next to the color icons show how many beads there are currently in the dot art for that color. Make sure none of the numbers exceed the number of beads you have for that color, which is 1200 per color for this DIY package. Now click on Toggle Grid to turn on the 6x6 grid lines and click on Highlight to highlight individual colors. Download an image of each color in its highlighted form. And then download an image with nothing highlighted. So there are 6 images that you can reference when composing the artwork. We are now done with the dot art tool phase, so let's move on to the actual artwork. This process may take a few hours or more, so find a flat space where the artwork will be safe. Take the 6 pegboards and assemble them like so. To match up with the dot art tool's grids, make sure the 6th column matches the starting vertical grid line, and the 6th row matches the starting horizontal grid line. Which color you start with does not matter, but I will start with the darkest color and work my way to the lightest. Open a bead package for the darkest color labeled Gray 433C, and pour the beads into a container. Put in the beads by hand or with the tweezer tool provided. After you are done with the first color, go to the next one. After finishing all the colors, we want to apply tape over the exposed surface of the artwork. The tapes are enough to keep the beads in place, but if you would like to add extra security, place a piece of parchment paper on top of the tape side and iron over it on medium heat for about 20 seconds. Be careful not to heat for too long, or else the beads will fuse and become stiff and distorted. We want the artwork to be soft and flexible like a piece of felt. We're almost done. Let's flip over the artwork and remove the pegboards. So this is the final result. Besides portraits, there is so much more you can do with the Gradient Work Starter Kit. I hope you all have a great time with your projects.